So we're going to start today with the running stitch. I've got my needle threaded with some red thread. I'm going to do this outer arc of this rainbow. I'm going to make that red. You want to start from the back of your fabric so that your knot will be in the back. You won't be able to see it. And what I like to do is sometimes it's hard to get the right spot if you're just kind of poking around. So what I like to do is on the back, I lay my needle, I hold my needle so that it's sort of laying along sideways along the fabric so that you can run it along there without it going through. And what you see from the top is your needle going along the back of the fabric until it gets to the spot where you want it to go through, and then you just poke it through. And for the running stitch, you just come to the front at the beginning of the stitch and you go down at the end. Find the beginning and go down. Just back and forth. Drag my needle. Get it in just the right spot. And then down. So I just finished this outer arc of my rainbow with a running stitch. My needle and thread are on the back of my fabric, and I want to knot off here. So there's lots of different ways to do this, but the way I like to do it is to take my needle and again hold it so that it's laying against the fabric, and put your needle under the last stitch that you made. Don't go through the fabric, just go between the thread and the fabric. Pull it through, but not all the way. Leave a little bit of a loop and then come back in with your needle through the loop and pull. Sometimes I use my thumb. I've got my fingers on the front and my thumb on the back, and I'm kind of holding it together and pulling it so that the knot is nice and tight. And then you're going to snip that thread. You don't want to get too close to the knot or it could come unknotted. And you don't want to go too far away because then you'll have that extra thread hanging around. So a little short snip. And then you're ready for the next color.